Hey there, Internet friends. This is Danielle Pierce, creator of Property Preservation Mastery and founder of Real Estate Profit Lab. As always, please come in, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what questions you have about Side Hustle Heavy. Let me know how you're enjoying the various, videos that we've been putting out over the last several days. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully you'll stick around. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. As always, like, subscribe, share the video, do all that good stuff. We certainly appreciate it. All right. So, of course, we're doing this video, actually all these live streams, because we introduced a new product. It's called Side Hustle Heavy. It's pretty dope, and you should probably know about it. So Side Hustle Heavy is a membership offer for folks who are looking to create a consistent 4 figures per month in extra income, consistent, recession proof within, we'll say 30 to 60 days or so. Got to be a little bit tech savvy, got to be a little bit computer literate, right? Got to be comfortable being paid virtually. And of course, be ready to work. But they're all legit. They all work. Many of them I've done myself over the years, and I got plenty of receipts. So I show those, where applicable. So that being stated, again, like, subscribe, share the video, and tell a friend who, may be looking to earn some extra money without punching a clock, having a boss, or being, overly stressed out. All right. So moving on. Let's talk about this topic for today. This is a topic very, very near and dear to my heart. I just love it. So, lots of folks think that it's easy to make money online, right? And popular culture does nothing to dispel that myth. Lots of entrepreneurs do the same thing. You'll see them say things like, oh, I made $150,000 on Instagram. I didn't have any email list and no customers, but I still managed to do a $20,000 launch. Let me tell you how. And then over and over and over, you see the same narrative being portrayed out about how easy it is to make money online. And I talked about this before in a prior video. If you missed it, just go ahead to sidehustleheavy.com. You can catch all the replays and all the tea on that page, right? But it's not easy to make money online. And most entrepreneurs are broke. Like, that's just the actual facts. So this whole debate and this myth about entrepreneurship versus employees and being your own boss versus working on a plantation is just silly as hell. Because while the average American can put together, $1,000, actually, I think it was $500 in the case of an emergency, the average entrepreneur can't do it either. I should know, because I was one of them for a long time. That's why I was doing so many side hustles, because it was like, well, damn it, there's got to be a better way, right? There has to be a way for me to make money outside of going to, hop back in corporate America, which obviously I was not ready for that, or, to go and get a job at Target. I was like, there's got to be a middle ground here. And for many of you, you're looking for that middle ground. Like, your job is cool. You don't want to necessarily quit it, but you're not quite ready to jump full-fledged into entrepreneurship. So Side Hustle Heavy is a bridge between those two. Generally, those folks are looking to get into property preservation. However, if you're not looking to do property preservation, we'll still let you in anyway, right? All right, so again, that's sidehustleheavy.com. So moving on and getting back to this idea that it's easy to make money online. So last year, people saw the article in Black Enterprise, and then people randomly inbox me or call me or text and be like, hey, can you help me out online? Or can you, show me what you do? Or, I want to make money online too. I got a book, I want to sell it. How much money do you think I can make? And it's like, I don't know. Like, what? I don't know how much money you go make. So people literally think that all you have to do is turn on your webcam, turn on your phone and go live, and you'll make money. That ain't it, friends. That's not it. So it requires planning, preparation. For one, a good ass product or service, that's a good start. And most people kind of skip that step, kind of like the whole LLC conversation where everybody was like, you need an LLC. You should start an LLC to create generational wealth. This is what you need to do in order to get the PPP loan and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, well, what does the business do? What's the purpose of it? Is it even necessary? Is it even needed in the marketplace? And like that conversation was just never had. And all these posts about creating an LLC for generational wealth or create an LLC for your children and build generational wealth. I'm not saying that that's a bad idea, but what I am saying is that those memes are horrific advice. And usually there's like one or two things that are true mixed in with a whole bunch of stuff that's just asinine and backwards and sometimes just outright wrong. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So let me get off that rant, right? And get back into this idea that people continue to perpetrate, that it's easy to make money online. Folks are not folks are not running and jumping to part with their hard-earned money in any economy, especially a bad one, and rightfully so. Like you should think very carefully before spending any money, which is why if you go to propertypreservationmastery.com, there's a quiz because we want to make sure that you are a good fit for this program and that you understand exactly what you're getting. If you go to sidehustleheavy.com, you'll see another quiz, and it's again to make sure that you are a fit and that we're a fit for what it is that you're looking for. So side hustle heavy, you have to be, again, a little bit tech savvy, you got to be computer literate, got to know how to use your phone, your smartphone, I should say, and you got to be someone who's in need of an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per month, and you don't mind doing, side hustles to make that happen, right? So that's who it's for. So if that ain't you, then that quiz is going to screen you out. And then we both don't have to waste each other's time. This is why our refund percentage is as low as it is. Our dispute percentage is 0.15%, still holding steady, right? At, not even a quarter of a percent. And we're going to keep it that way. And again, that's very contrary to what is typically done in the marketplace. In the general marketplace, folks are like, just let everybody in, make it easy for them to spend money. Yeah, don't make it hard for them. When you make it easy for folks to spend money with you, you also make it easy for folks to act a fool, complain, and ask for refunds as well. That's the other side that nobody tells you that I'm just sharing with you today. So again, it's definitely not easy to make money online. Now, is it easy at some point? Yes, but we're not going to talk about that today. But it does require some work. It requires some skin in the game. It requires some years. I'm not going to say you got to spend decades, right, in the struggle, fighting for the cause, doing everything for free, speaking for free, or paying people to let them speak, paying people to let you speak on their platform. I'm not saying that. Right. I don't think you got to spend 20 years doing it, maybe not even 10 years, but you do have to spend some time in the trenches, my dear. You got to spend some time building up your expertise and your confidence and your mastery level. They say it takes 10 years to become a master of anything, right? So I think you have to spend some time doing that. But it doesn't mean that time has to be like abject poverty and like destitution and going into the food pantry. It doesn't mean that. You just got to be smarter about it, right? So for me, what I happen to do is side hustles. I was like, oh, I could, there's all these different opportunities that are out here, right? And for my first six-figure year came from broker price opinions. I'm going to talk about that, in just a couple days, like in detail. But I found that and I was just like, oh, this is kind of sexy. I like this. I like this being able to, create my own income stream, not have to deal with a bunch of folks. I have to worry about a bunch of folks messing up your money as in a traditional real estate transaction, not having a boss, somebody breathing over your shoulder, like, oh, when are you going to get that done? Are you going to put in your vacation time? Why do you need time off? So I never liked dealing with that. So that I was able to find a way not to do that. So BPOs is one of my side hustles. Of course, property inspections was another one. Insurance inspections was another one. FEMA inspections has been another one, and so on and so forth, in order to get me to the point where I had enough money. And then I found my niche, my lane, right, in property preservation. And then it snowballed from there. But the very early years were, they were pretty tough, right? I've never made any, you know, show of anything else with regard to that. It was pretty challenging. And I did try to go back and get my job. Or not my job, but a job. I was like, I need to go get somebody's job somewhere because this is not it. Like, I don't think this is what I was put here for. Right. And I think I probably had it so hard during the early years because I had the same misconception that many of you have that this shit is supposed to be easy. I should be able to just go and figure this out because I'm smart. I was on the high honor roll. I got a 1200 SAT score. None of that shit matters, right? None of that is a deciding factor between, whether or not you're going to make it as an entrepreneur. And that is the scary thing that most people don't want to talk about or think about. And that's the thing that a lot of folks don't mention is that it's not about how smart you are. It's not about your SAT score. It's not about your, being on high honor rolls or your presidential, being on the president's scholars. I was in Who's Who class in 1997. Google me. Actually, I don't even know you could still Google that because that was a long time ago. Nevertheless, I was there. Who's Who class in 1997. Booker T. Washington High School in Atlanta, right? I was in there, but none of that stuff helped me, when it came time to build and scale the business to the point of going from, you know, the online course sales were $20,000. What, in 2017, right? So none of that stuff, none of the things I learned in school prepared me for being able to go from there to $1 million in revenue. Only thing that helped me out was just staying down, staying focused, staying on my grind, minding my business, finding other income streams that I was able to do, doing those income streams, which then subsequently built up my confidence. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe this entrepreneur thing ain't so bad after all. Maybe I can make this work, right? The side hustles allow me to do that. So again, to get more information about Side Hustle Heavy, just head to sidehustleheavy.com. It's a membership platform. It's for folks who are looking to make extra income within the next 30 to 60 days. As long as they're a little bit tech savvy and computer literate, we're going to have an epic membership community where it's going to be so many success stories coming out of there. And I'd love for yours to be a part of it. All right. So as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sending you love, light, peace, blessings, grace, and clarity. Until next time. Bye-bye.